everyone, it's Simon Chan. I'm here to pump you up and get you going because you all know we need some motivation like the way we need oxygen. I thought for a second I was going to sing to you, but no, you know what? That wouldn't be that motivating. I just want to throw about doing something funny. But anyway, today is Tuesday. I guess I'm in a happy mood. Good night's sleep. Today, talk about being an entrepreneur, the best way to predict the future. And that gets me excited. And something I learned early on that actually just keeps me stay focused and productive regardless of what happens. Anyway, good to see you all here. Drop it in a comment. Let me know, how has your week been on a scale 1 to 10. Hey, don't forget, okay? Don't forget, you want to work on a rhythm. Set a weekly goal, weekly targets, and every day you work on that target. Okay. Set milestones. That's something I did but for example, by Monday, I have to get a certain amount of stuff done. By Tuesday, I got to get a certain amount of stuff done. You're not sure what to do, you can always work on the DMO. How many reach outs? You drop in DMO in the comments. I'll send you a cheat sheet. For example, hitting a target by a certain date, I got to reach out to how many people? By 5 people. By Wednesday, I reach out to another 5 people. Okay. I actually have my own DMO to grow my business. Same thing. Prospecting. I got to do the same thing. Whether it's new coaching clients, reach outs, getting new sales for the books. I have to do that as well. Set those targets and stay focused on that target every day. Tyra, good to see you here. Bob, good to see you. Alyssa, good morning. All right. Today, I'm going to talk about the future, right? I'll share this on the show. I was on another podcast. And they talked about, I think this was what's most excited, why I got started to be an entrepreneur. I didn't grow up from an entrepreneur background. My parents, they created a great environment for me, but to study and work hard. Just study and do well in school, study, work hard, get a good job, right? Be a good person, good. That was my upbringing. And so when I got started my job, I had a job I love my job, by the way. Sometimes you hear stories about a job, you didn't like it. I loved my job. Okay, I loved it, but didn't pay well, but I loved it. But I thought I'm going to work my job. I worked hard, and I was going to slowly climb the corporate ladder. I have 2-3 weeks of vacation days. I got 5 sick days. I can do different things. The holidays, certain times of the year was a little bit more busy for me. But then when I found out I read the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I found out about passive income. I found out about getting paid even when you're not working. That got me excited. And then learning that, hey, I can, instead of asking my boss permission to do whatever, I want to expand to a new market. I felt I had a calling to expand my business in Asia. I could just do that. I didn't need to ask for anyone's permission. That got me excited. Right? That was drove me. Hey, you know what the best way to predict the future is? As entrepreneurs, we get to create our future. Can you even write that down? Create. You get to create your future. For example, you want to grow into a new part of town? Go meet someone there on social media. Go meet someone. You want to go and expand to a new country? You can do that. You get to create your future. How exciting is that? You don't need to ask your boss for permission. You don't need to ask. The only permission you need is yourself. Go out there. Do that. The freedom. The flexibility. Now, I always joke. There's no time freedom. You have kids. There's no such thing as time freedom. But you do get lots of time flexibility. Right? That's the most exciting part. The best way to predict the future is, your future is to create it. The economy is not good. This is not good. Well, go create it, right? You're not a victim of the economy. You can't change what the economy is doing. You can't change what other people do. Because the only thing you can control is yourself, your thoughts, and your actions. You get to create the future. That's the best part. And you know what? Knowing that should help you stay focused and work on that DMO. So think about something you want to do. Maybe you want to expand to a new market. Maybe you want to give value to a certain group of people. Go and do that. Start, and the social media has made it hard. Just go give value to that group, right? Find something that go to those groups, whether it's on Instagram, you have hashtags on TikTok or Facebook groups. Go provide value there. Be a person of value, because you always get paid for the value you contribute to the marketplace. The more value you create, hey, you get to create that future. I remember when I went to my last story before we wrap up is, I remember when I first started, I always had a vision to expand to new markets, to expand to Asia. And then when I went to my first event, it's like I saw all these people went to a new market, the recognition they got. I want to go to the next new market. And then when I found out Malaysia was opened up, I was disappointed. Being Chinese, I wanted to go to China, but China wasn't happening. It was Malaysia. I'm there. I'm going to find out how to do it. I didn't know how. I didn't know, but I had a desire. And I think you can never underestimate the heart of a champion. Right? I wanted it. I don't know how. Go out there. You're the champion. You're watching this. You're still watching this. You are a champion. Right? Whatever you want, go create that future now. Stay consistent. Do what you need to do. I worked at that DMO. Right? Building in Malaysia, same thing. Right? But the only difference was there's no social media back then. Social media has made it so much easier. But I met new people. I reached out. I found ICQ forums, online forums, blogs, did some little advertising, met 5 new people a day. The same thing, going through that same process. By the way, you can type in DMO for the free cheat sheet. I'll send it out to you. But that's my message for you. All right. To leave you visualizing. And yeah, here's another tip. Visualizing you on the beach, you hang out at your house, and that's awesome. But one of the keys to success is you got to act like that leader. Act like that leader today. You want to be that leader? Start acting. Think of, you're not sure what leader. Think about someone you look up to in the profession or in your company. Start acting like them. How will they think? How will they show up? What will they do? Start acting like that, and you become that leader. You gotta be before you become. All right, and that's what I have. And even when I went to Malaysia, I started acting like I'm very, very successful, even though I wasn't successful yet, quote unquote. Now, success is also doesn't necessarily mean money wise. I had a lot of success in terms of how much I've grown as a person, and you have to grow yourself before you can grow your income. Okay, if you grow your income, get your income. Sometimes you get income before you grow yourself. You know what happens? You lose all that income anyway. You lose it, and actually, the feeling is a lot worse than not having that income. The worst feeling is having a lot of income and losing it all, or having a team and losing it all because your leadership is not there. Anyway, I'll keep it short. That's why I'm excited because we get to create your future. I get to create my future. You get to create your future, but you have to stay consistent, work on the DMO, do what you need to do, and go out there, have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless. See you back tomorrow.